John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures. Series testing, successful hunting. Today I'm going to be testing the Cold Steel Cheap Shot. It's a real value-priced head that's advertised primarily for small game because it's made out of plastic, okay? I'm really eager to see how this head performs. Let's check it out. So here you get a good look at the Cheap Shot. It's a little over 3 inches in length. And then the cutting diameter is 1 5/16 inches. So just a little bit over 1 1/4 inches. You can see the serrations that they have here, which is going to aid in its penetration and its edge retention, because it being made out of plastic, okay, it's what they call a space age polymer. It's not going to have the edge retention that steel would, but you can make up for that with really good serrations. So I'm eager to put this to the test. Now, I'm not going to test it in all the ways that I normally test big game broadheads, because they market this as being a cheap thing. I mean, hence the name Cheap Shot, okay? They cost about $1 each, and they say they're for non-trophy animals. So small game, non-trophy animals, you know, maybe like a hog or something like that, you could try it on. But anyway, I'm going to test it out and see how it performs. Cheap Shot. Cheap Shot, 20 yards. Out of the box sharpness. Okay, I couldn't even get it to cut. It penetrated 4.5 inches. I know it looks like 5 inches the way it's lined up, but when you line it up straight, it's actually 4.5 inches. It penetrated through 43 layers. Here's the head and the hole that it made in the MDF. It's a decent size hole there. And as you can see, it broke off at the ferrule and left the threading portion of the ferrule inside my arrow. So I had to work a little bit to get that out. And here you can see it in the piece and where it broke. And then you can see in this picture the distance that it penetrated through the MDF. It didn't even make it all the way through, but it did make it most of the way through. So what'd you think of the Cheap Shot? You know, I love the creativity. I love that they're trying something different. I love the price point, you know, $1 for a head. And for small game, that's definitely gonna pack a wallop, okay, with whatever you shoot it at. But I just kind of go, huh? You know, why? I'd much rather use an old broadhead or a field point with a little grasshopper thing, or a judo point or something like that. I just think there's a lot better choices for small game. But for something fun to try, yeah, I think it's worth a look for that. So check out the scores. The score sheet's a little bit different because it's not the typical kind of broadhead that I test. And check out my Lusk Grade for it.